It's time for you to be reborn. I know you have been through some things in your past that have left you scarred, they have left you traumatized. And if you have been healing for some time, if you feel like you've been on this healing journey and every time you make some progress, then you're triggered again and you're reminded again, or you're trying to manifest something new, but every time you affirm the new thing, all these old memories come back. That is an indication that maybe, just maybe, you need to stop healing and wipe the slate clean. Now, I know it's a lot easier said than done. Personally, I was healing a lot of my past, a lot of my childhood, and I did this over the course of several months, well, maybe several years, honestly, but when I really was focused on it, it took me about a few months until I finally got to the point of no return. Now, you'll know you're at this point if you feel like you're not necessarily emotionally attached to it anymore, but every time you think of the future or every time you think of something that you want, you keep getting reminded of your past. You keep getting reminded of the things that happened in the past. Recently, I saw one of my comments asking me for advice and saying that every time they're trying to manifest a new partner, they remember the selfish partners they've had in the past, and then that brings up the feelings of fear that they're going to attract a selfish partner again. Now, when these triggers happen and the past emotions come up, you have to understand that it's simply a pattern. Just like anything else, it's a simple pattern. It's not something that is really valid. Like, you are valid in feeling this way, but it's not a valid reason, okay? Just because you have been with a selfish partner in the past doesn't mean that you're gonna have that in the future. So the fact that you think that is essentially a story that you're picking for yourself. So it really comes down to focusing on your self-concept and allowing yourself the opportunity to be reborn. Now, I'm sure many religions have their own rituals on how you can rebirth yourself and start anew, but truly the way that has worked for me, the way that I have personally done this, is through essentially wiping my memory. Now, you're not actually wiping your memory, you're still going to remember everything that happened, but doing meditations where I would literally just sit there, close my eyes, and imagine, like, think about it like this. This is my life, right? Let's say this is when I was born and this is right now. So all of this, I imagine it almost like being like dissolved away. And I imagine as if today is the day that I am born. I imagine that I literally just go in, deep in to my mind and close my eyes and truly envision everything from my past just being wiped away. And through that, I felt like, honestly, a weight lifted off my shoulders. I had to do it a few times before it really sunk in, but even the first time I did it, I almost felt like, I genuinely felt like my soul left and then came back into my body for a minute. Like, it was like, okay, starting fresh. So if you feel like you've been healing, and you're not seeing any different, you're not able to really change your outcomes, you're not really able to have any control, and you feel like you're stuck in the past, then sometimes the best thing that you can do is erase everything, is start anew. And you can also use affirmations for this. You can repeat things like, I am starting new today. This is the day I am reborn, and everything that happens from here on out is completely unrelated to anything from my past. And then that sort of puts you in a state of mind of thinking, okay, if I was literally just born today, Like nothing of that happened. Like that was a past life. You know, when they say, oh yeah, in my past life, well, that's your past life now. This is a new life that you have right now. You've been reborn. What now? Now is when you get to decide what you want. Because if you decide, oh, I want a partner that loves me and takes care of me. If those thoughts come in and say, oh, well, remember when this person did this to you and they were selfish and they treated you poorly, you're gonna say, no, I don't remember that. That wasn't me. That was my past life. This is my new life. So the rules are different. The algorithm has been reset. This is a new grid. This is a new life. None of that applies to me. So with this process, it may take some time for you to truly feel like you've been reborn, but instead of focusing your energy so much on healing or reprogramming, you can try literally wiping the slate clean, like deleting all the things that are in your mind and emptying the garbage can. You know, like when you go on your Photos app and you select all the photos and you delete everything, well, you still have to go into like the garbage can where it says recently deleted, and then you have to say clear the recently deleted. So you may have to take multiple steps to sort of clear all of this past karma, past life drama, but at the end of the day, it's your time to shine. It's your time to start over. It's your time to be reborn. So if you are just starting your healing journey, see it through. Continue healing as you need to heal. If you feel like there's still things you need to work through them until you get to the point where you're sick and tired of the same patterns coming up over and over again and you're ready to start fresh. Imagine as if you literally, if you want to do this with water, it just helps you, okay? So you can literally dunk yourself in the water and imagine all of your past life karma, past life stuff literally washing away. You can go into the shower, take a hot shower, and just set the intention that in this shower, you're letting all of your memories get washed away, and by the end of your shower, you're coming out a new person. Now, here's the crucial thing. If you do this, and then the minute later you start acting the same way you were acting before, it's not going to work. The point of being reborn is giving yourself an opportunity to start over. So this means you're going to have to reacclimate to your environment. You're not responding the same way. You're not having the same habits. You're not doing the same things. You are somebody completely different. So now is where you really get to decide how you want to show up, how you want to present yourself. So it's very, very crucial that if you go through this process of clearing out your memory codes, clearing out your past, clearing out everything and putting that behind you, that now moving forward, you consistently program the new things that you want. So think about it like you're a baby, you've never seen anything, you've never heard anything, you literally just came out of the womb. What are you gonna do? What do you choose for yourself? Imagine if you were born as a baby, but you remembered your past life. That doesn't mean your past life has any impact on you. Yeah, you can still remember it and say, oh yeah, I remember in my past life this happened and that happened, but it's not me. That was the past, this is now, okay? So think about it like that. You are reborn. Whatever has happened in the past, that's in the past. Whether you did something wrong, whether someone else did something wrong to you, it's over, it's done. You get to start over. Now moving forward, you have to be very careful who you surround yourself with, the things that you continue to do, the hobbies that you have, the way you show up in your job, the way you show up in your relationships. If you have to cut people off, cut people off. But this is your chance to really start fresh and let go of the past. If you were looking for someone to give you permission to let it go, use me as that excuse, okay? And again, if you need someone to talk to, I have so many different packages available, whether you're looking for a self-paced course, whether you want to chat with me or you want to meet with me face-to-face on a video chat, you have these options. I am here for you, whatever you need, okay? Remember, you're not alone in this. There's hundreds of people in the comments and in some of my videos, like, they're going through the same thing you're going through, okay? So you're not alone. Remember that it's up to you to decide what you want. And if you feel like you're done with your healing journey, then this is your sign to wipe the slate clean, okay? I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.